Yo, what is going on guys, my name is Defender Machine, and today I've got you a top 10 must-have features list for the features that I definitely think we should be seeing in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies when it comes out later this year. And all of the features, guys, I'm going to be putting on this list are my personal opinions, but I do play a lot of zombies, if you can tell by the gameplay in the background, because it's round 102 on zombies, so you guys can trust me on this one. I've got a pretty good understanding of what's good in zombies and what we should be having, because Advanced Warfare zombies, well, is that even a thing anymore, guys? Is that even still existing? I don't know, we just haven't heard from it in ages. And don't get me wrong, there are definite reasons for why Sledgehammer are as successful as Treyarch when it comes to making zombies, and that's due to experience, and they don't understand what we like in the game as much because they changed the game up so much this year with Advanced Warfare. But I'm going to be telling you guys all the features that I definitely think they should make in Black Ops 3 to make zombies a big hitter this year for the game. Alright, so getting into that number 10 spot, breaking first into the list, is I have chosen to put a choosable Easter egg slash storyline to the zombies. I think this is vital because when you're playing zombies you don't always want to sweat it out, you don't always have them players that you can trust and do a massive combination of sequences together and try and complete something that's set within the game to do. So you want to be able to just grind up rounds and get up high rounds and just generally have fun and not worry about any form of objective, because I know a lot of people like to relax when they play zombies and not really worry about what they're doing. They just have one set objective to kill the zombies and that's enough for them. So that's why I put that in the number 10 spot. Moving on to the number 9 spot, since we've got new consoles now and we have for nearly 2 years, which a lot of people like to call current gen or next gen or whatever you want to refer to them as, PS4 and Xbox One, you know what I'm talking about. I want there to be some form of system besides the grief mode that we saw in like Mob of the Dead and things like that, where we can go versing other people, to have actually 6 to 8 cooperating players. Whether there'd have to be different maps for that, I don't know, but it'd be a really cool idea since next gen is kind of like developing more now, and I think the connection would be able to be held within a game, and I just generally think it'll just be a lot more fun experiencing that experience of playing zombies and slaying zombies with other players and more players. Coming at the number 8 spot for zombies, what I've chose is kind of an individual customizationable feature, which is actually to put your own camo skins on guns. The way I'd want this to work if they ever put it in Black Ops 3 Zombies is to have unlockable camos for certain parts of every gun. My main reason for doing this is because a popular game this year called CSGO has got a massive marketing scheme of where they have different skins for different guns, but the guns are all the same and do the same things. Not like in Advanced Warfare where you get an elite gun and it has improved stats, they're all the same. So the customizationable combination options will be endless, and there'll be a lot of tutorials on how to make your gun look really good in zombies, and I think that'd just be really cool, just generally even looking at everyone's gun in zombies and seeing what they've got on that particular gun. The number 7 spot kind of ties in with the gameplay in the background. What I would like is a save feature for zombies, so you can get to them high rounds without having to leave your Xbox or PS3 or whatever console you're playing the zombies on for a long period of time. Because if you think about getting to round 102, this took me freaking 15 hours, guys. Come on, we need a savable feature for the rounds if we don't die, because we definitely deserve that, to not leave and waste our electricity bills. Coming in at the number 6 spot, what I've got you guys is a feature that I think a lot of you will agree with me on here and find quite interesting actually, a customizable mod tool with DLC to upgrade that mod tool to make our own custom zombie maps. The reason for this is because a lot of people, if they had access to what Treyarch have to make zombie maps, might even be able to compete with them, because a lot of creative minds are out there. So if we have that spread out throughout DLC in terms of what we can actually accomplish on making our own zombie maps, then we'll be limited to a period of time where it gets to the end of the cycle and Treyarch aren't releasing any more maps, and we can just go ahead and go wild with the features. And I think that would definitely be something that we really enjoy with zombies, and it will keep the franchise of zombies and Call of Duty going for years more on. Smashing that halfway line, coming in at the number 5 spot, what I've got you guys is an exclusive DLC deal despite the season pass, which gives us monthly access to one of the old zombie maps if we have this feature. I think this would be cool because at this point we have a lot of choice to what zombie maps might come back, because we've got a lot of Call of Duties that have zombies in now, such as Black Ops 1, World at War and Black Ops 2, so we could take one and vote each month on a poll for what one we want to see come back the most, and the one that is voted the most that following month will be remastered. Yeah, you guessed it, it's not a hard system. I think that would be really cool and really simple to put in there. Making it in at the number 4 spot, what I've got you guys here is an improved ranking system and tracking system of progress within zombies, because if you think about Black Ops 2, the ranking system wasn't too predictable and we didn't know how to rank up entirely. It was a lot to do with kills to downs like KD, but within zombies, because the statistics of where KD stands within zombies was obviously different to multiplayer, because in zombies it was like 100 to 1 was an average KD ratio, 100 kills, 1 down, and then in multiplayer a good KD is something like a 4, where you get 4 kills and die once. So if they made a better ranking system and they made a better progressive system where you can actually see how you're improving, because they did that well in Black Ops 2, but the ranking system to show it wasn't too good, so I really like an improved ranking system to put in Black Ops 3 Zombies. One of the main faults about Black Ops 2 Zombies was on your screen right there when it showed how many kills to downs I had. I had 26,000 plus kills and only 2 downs. That's a 13,000 KD, and somehow, just somehow, I didn't manage to reach the max rank off of that. I don't know how that wasn't good enough to get to the shotgun cross rank instead of the knife rank with the skull. I don't know, but we'll find out in Black Ops 3 Zombies if they have a better system than that. Creeping up to the number 1 spot in the number 3 spot, what I've got you guys here is a kind of personal favourite what I would like to see. So So in the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies we had a Ray Gun Mark II. We had a different version of the ray gun. What I'd like to see for the Wonder Waffle, which was the second wonder weapon ever put in Zombies, on the DLC map first Shino Numa on Call of Duty World at War first, and it was a beast of a gun. Some may even say it was the first gun to actually rape train the zombies with, where you could get a horde of them and then blow them all up and extinguish all of them all at once, which I think was a really good thing and a really good factor to add to Call of Duty. And not only that, but the map was built out so you could train the zombies and kill them all in a horde really easily. So to make a different version of that, because when you pack-a-punch it, it is the Wonder Waffle DG3, so maybe, just maybe, they can make a Mark II version of the Wonder Waffle, even though it is already called the DG2, so when you upgrade it, it's the DG3, and then they could make a DG4 version of the Wonder Waffle. Personally, it was one of my favourite weapons, so that's why I'd really like to see it return. Getting really close to that number 1 spot. In the number 2 spot, what I've got you guys is more solo Easter eggs, solo being the key word here, because a lot of the Easter eggs recently have required all 4 players in the game, apart from maps like Moon and Mob of the Dead, where they had solo versions of them Easter eggs. And not just personally, I know a lot of people would like this, because not only am I a solo player, but I know a lot of other people are solo players as well. So more solo Easter eggs, when we get into like round 70 plus, it would give us something to aim for, and it might even reward us in a way that might help us get to higher rounds. So I definitely think this would be a really good and important feature for the next Call of Duty Zombies. Alright, so coming at the number 1 spot, the most important feature that I want to see return at least once in Black Ops 3 is actually a feature that is really simple, yet I think would be really awesome at the same time to include, because it shows just how far Zombies has come, and it shows that it's not steering away too much from what Zombies is meant to be. So all 4 nostalgic characters for at least one last time on the same map. I know you guys want it to. There ain't nothing like the classics, and there's nothing like the good old times, and there's nothing like the characters that made the good old times the good old times. So that is it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed and want to see more videos like this, slap that like button down below. Let's try and get at least 50 likes in this video. I know you guys can do it. Thank you all for watching. If you loved the video, then by all means leave a favourite, and I'll see you guys in the video tomorrow. Peace out.